by sh-racing54. I believe he's still messing around with settings.
Yes, because I wasn't sure whether or not it was actually recording sound from your system, so that's why. Quickly, he's doing his intro.
For anyone who hadn't joined us 2 weeks ago, Madman took victory 2 weeks ago at Australia, although he made it difficult for himself at the end of the race by having a spin towards the end of the race. Again, we're looking like we'll have 13, maybe 14 drivers, potentially one more. I'm just trying to think who we are. We're missing one Merc. We haven't got any Force Indies yet. Haven't got any Williams yet. Haven't got any Sauers yet. No, I think this is actually going to be it for tonight. The numbers will eventually come, but some are just unable to race this weekend. I'll give it a few minutes, just until the normal time. So we're here at Bahrain, one of the couple of night races on the calendar now, which always provides a nice little additional aspect, and it's always quite a good one to watch visually with the cars at the night time. But what are we expecting this week then, Stephen? What do you reckon?
Absolute carnage.
Absolute carnage. We've done a bit of running earlier, so we know sort of roughly sort of times to expect, maybe for pole position and for the cut-offs in Q2 and Q3. So yeah, again, we will be doing full quali, but with Q1 being skipped. So the drivers will need to remember to make sure they input their setups in before retiring from Q1. Otherwise they'll be stuck with no setups for the entire race. Just messaging the guys before we get going. And let's hope we don't have any of the quality issues that we saw that we had in our race last week in Australia. But we are now at that time, so let's make a move. Let's get going. Let's hope that these guys will ready up. Come on, ready up! There we go. Connection's looking pretty good this week. There's one or two, again, at the lower end of the spectrum. Connection-wise, but overall pretty good this week.
It's 13
drivers. We've got 14 officially chosen the car for the lead. 16 when the two Mayhems make a show for themselves. And then yeah, I think both currently available.
Okay, so
but the field is pretty good though. Should be fairly competitive.
So we're expecting lap time. See, we have done the running. We do know the answers now.
Yes, we've done a bit of running.
Anyone in the 17s, if anyone is in the 17s, that's definitely pole. If it's anyone if anyone is in the 27s, that's most likely gonna be pole.
Yes, most likely. I mean, the F1 guys are lapping around here within the 27s, although it does seem like a 26 is possible. So, yeah. If anyone,
Obviously,
if
it's a
anyone's
dry
trying to
race, it seems like, as people are retiring quickly.
I would hope so, considering it is Bahrain.
Anything is possible. Could be a freak shower.
Might be a freak shower. Those showers were taking a detour from a nearby continent.
Global warming, innit?
In it.
Innit? Innit? Isn't it? I always think this looks a little strange.
What, seeing everyone retire?
Oh, no. I mean, like, the night sky on this game, it isn't like...
It's more of a leaden, overcast sky,
yeah.
isn't it? Than an actual nighttime sky. Yeah, I do agree
Where
with you
is
there.
the moon? I expect to see the moon.
So yeah, just to explain again, because we've in terms of the full qualifying format, it's in the first session it's normally the bottom 5 that get knocked out, but that's if you have a full grid of 20 cars. So the top 15 go through, and as we've got less than 16 in this field, which means everyone will be going through the Q2 anyway. Drivers are asked to put in their setup and retire, so we can skip straight to Q2. We are just waiting on one driver.
Do you think anyone will try and start on the slower tyre?
If anyone, I suspect maybe the there we go. Maybe the McLarens might try it. I'm just trying to think. Maybe someone like a J19 or a Michael C might give it a go. Like at least do their first run on a soft tyre.
Yeah.
And see how competitive it is, because all they've got to worry about, since they're doing Q2, is they've just got to get into the top 10 if they want to start the race on the soft tyre. So there's a bit more leeway in terms of opportunity and still getting a good grip position. So we shall see. Right, all 13 drivers are listed on my screen, which is a good sign. Drivers,
Right, hang on.
engines firing up already. Okay, so we've got Blundsands. I've actually got Convery showing as being on the media.
Right, we have 3 people. One is on the medium.
Yeah, I was just saying Convery's is shown as on the medium. Convery's returning to Racestation after a few years out. He was with us. I can't actually remember the last game he was on. I think it might have been like 2014, 2015. You know, quite a good few years ago. But he has come back. And he's jumped in the Renault alongside Matey Boy, which I think will be quite a good pairing there. Convery was quite a quick driver.
Load up our telemetry. Deployment shouldn't be an issue here. It wasn't.
No,
it's definitely not as bad as it was at Melbourne.
Australia, yeah, you are definitely able to get around one flying lap.
Quite a lot of drivers are interested in the soft tyre, not the super soft.
Yes, they certainly are. Because it does seem like on this game that the softest tyre, although will obviously give you the grid position at the start of the race, it's not the best race tyre to use.
Well, not yet anyway.
Not yet anyway, yeah. We'll get to tracks probably like Silverstone when it's the 3 hardest compounds where that might actually be alright.
Yeah.
quite unusually this time, Madman's already out there, but his teammate hasn't followed him. So the McLarens have not come out together.
Do they lose the memo? Bluntsan starts his lap.
Yep, he's the first one to start a lap.
Low 28 is a good first sector on super soft. So probably what, a mid 28 on softs?
Maybe. Yeah,
and it seems like you can get away with doing a fast lap, a slow lap, then a fast lap again. The mid 28 first sector, not too bad.
Right on what you suggested.
Anywhere sort of a high 5 or a low 1.6. Time you're looking for middle sector.
That 9 and 10, that double left-hander.
Yep, 9 and 10 coming up down to 11 past the support pits. All the old support pits.
Now this right-hander here is now very, very
right, Bluntsan has backed off because he's on 0 now, if you've noticed.
Ah, so he might have been validated early in the lap. He's on a 29 for first sector. That's not a good first sector.
29.6. Realistically, that isn't actually that bad of a lap time.
No.
30.1, Bluntsan's did invalidate. J19's on an out lap, Michael C 27's
already.
Yeah, that's more like it. So expecting what, a low 27 maybe for pole?
Like
yellow flag sector 1.
Putalan and YR, both the Toro Rossos, 3rd and 4th, both in the 30s though.
Madman 28.4 first sector, by the way. Just about to complete his lap.
Yeah.
Not sure, actually. He's in 4, not 5, by the way.
He's on the softs as well, don't forget. So 28.5.
He was in power mode 4.
Maybe holding back a bit. Not showing his true pace.
Where's J19? J19 has just started his lap.
Just keep an eye on this.
Salman has
Salman's crashed, I think.
Yes, must have done. Must have done because the time's dropped.
Yeah. And yeah, so we'll keep an eye out for that. At the moment, he's obviously in the top 10.
Oh, 28.3 for J19 first sector.
Good first sector on the softs. But does that maybe indicate he's running a little low? Ooh, yeah. Maybe a little low on the aero.
Bit wobbly out of turn 8. Bit of a lock up in turn 9.
Yeah, well that indicates he's running low on aero.
Did we say Bluntsan's improved, or it went to a 29.9? Putalan improved to 27. Yeah. Putalan 29.7.
Matey Boy 29.0, he's snuck in there. 107.3 for J19 through the middle sector. Not bad.
Not bad, no. That's going to be a 28.
What, a low 28?
No, it will be a hot mid to high 28, I think that'll be. Or a pit lane.
Oh, he's pitting. Dave 1025, he's currently started, he's at turn 4 now on his first flying lap.
28.6.
28.6. Another first sector.
And Soups hasn't left the pit lane yet either. Neither has White. Con Reese has done a 29.7 on the mediums.
It's not bad.
That's pretty good, actually.
It's not a bad time.
I don't know what the delta. I don't know what the delta is actually between the tyres. Admittedly,
he's braver than most, wanting to start the race on the medium.
Oh, Dave's gone. He must have hit the curb.
Yep, so that's him out and guaranteed pretty much to start last now. Soups makes his move. White's on an outlap.
I reckon we could have a bit of an eventful race if we're watching that. Madman on mediums now. Why is he selecting mediums? Is he really going to try and improve on a 28.5 on the mediums? This is going to be interesting. Can you really do a low 28 on the medium?
Can I point? It's a shame for Soulman at the moment, because if he hadn't crashed,
he would be fourth.
He would be fourth.
He's got decent pace then.
Callum Rose has a spin.
Right, White's about to start his lap. Oh, this isn't. You haven't put it to auto, have you? This is still manual ERS.
It's still on manual, yes.
I was only thinking why it would be in fourth. That's the only thing I can think.
No, all I can think of maybe is either Madman is worried about the deployment, maybe he hasn't done it, or he's just maybe trying to conceal his pace a little bit.
I'm only wondering because White's in 4 as well. Even though he's done a 28 dead first sector. That's very quick. 28 dead's a very quick first sector.
No, he's wide though in 9 and 10.
Oh, you'll get away with that. Admittedly, I didn't see what Michael C's lap at all, so I don't know what power mode he was in.
No.
Or mid-6.
This is a good lap from White.
So this will be a low 28, high 27.
He's in mode 5 now, I think.
Oh, he's in on my screen. He's 4 on my screen. That might be a visual glitch, to be honest. 28. He lost loads of time in the final sector. Madman outlap on the mediums. Ooh. J19 is out now on the super soft boots in the middle sector.
Do you think Madman can improve on a 28.5 on the medium?
Oh, J19 in the 5s. J19 in the high 1 minute 5 in the middle sector. Depends on if he can get the final corner sorted out.
Just about okay.
This would be a low 8, high 7, mid 7, just.
Just ahead of Michael C.
Right, so I'm looking at Madman now. Is Madman actually on a lap now? Yes, he is. And he's
just started out. He's got his teammate just ahead of him.
I'm interested. Why is he going out on the medium?
Oh, he's deep.
He's
deep
yeah.
Into 4.
I don't think they're going to work, personally.
28.4?
Oh, Conrees is out again as well on the soft tyres. Now.
Oh, Madman's deep again. No, they haven't worked.
So I wonder what Conrees can now do on the soft tyre. Fastest soft lap of the moment is it's Madman, sorry, 28.5.
Conrees had a bad first sector.
I don't think that's a realistic first sector, if I'm honest. I think it was. I swear that was an 8 or a 9. Because it stayed on 30 for a while.
No, he's backed off. I think he's backed off.
Yeah, he's in 1 now. He may have invalidated. So who's on a lap at the moment? Is Madman carrying on again, or is he going to pit?
J19's on his way in.
Is he trying to help his teammate? Is that what he's trying to do? Is he trying to help his teammate get a toe without using tyres he's most likely going to use in the race?
Maybe.
Because they're going down the pit straight together.
Yeah. And he's out the way.
Really think
at the start of the...
Is Soup struggling that much then? I know he's down in 9th. To be honest, he isn't safe.
He's technically 10th because he's still slower than Soulman's time.
And Soulman would be 7th.
Yeah.
Soulman must be kicking himself.
For 28.8.
Oh, Soulman's has improved. Callum Rose 29.8 now.
He has.
Oh, someone else has just improved. Why are you duck? 29.0. So Soups is actually last now on pace.
Yes. This is a surprise. He was on the podium 2 weeks ago.
He was, yeah.
He was 3rd place. Or was it 2nd place? It was 3rd place, wasn't it?
It's interesting he doesn't have the confidence to take turn 12 flat.
Only a 10th up on his time. It'll be tied.
Well,
so
saying that, it is quite close. A 10th would put him ahead of Putterland in 8th.
Yeah,
that's how tight it actually is.
So close. Conway's retired.
Crashed.
Soups goes 8th.
Conreese crashed.
Oh, that's someone else. That's Callum. He's also gone. So Callum's definitely out. Dave 1025 is definitely out.
Conreese is out.
Conreese is out.
Soulman is out. So that's it.
Well, yeah, that's me. He's in. That's it. Anyway, we're only gonna have 9 people taking part in Q3. Putterland goes 7th.
Soups back to 9th again.
But that doesn't matter. He's well, actually, yes, he is 9th. Yeah, he has gone ahead of Soulman's time. So yeah, Soulman would have made it through if he hadn't crashed.
No, he wouldn't have done. Oh, he would have done. So yes, he would. Yes, sorry, he's 10th. Yes, sorry.
He would have been 10th.
Blood and Sands has retired, not crashed.
To be honest, the people may as well just, unless they're going on another lap.
I think Putterland is on a lap now.
He's only just set a lap, so he's only just gone 7th.
Right, Q2's now done anyway.
Yep. Look at that. Look at the Hasses, 2nd and 3rd.
I'm interested. Well, what's Madman gonna do on the supers? I don't know what the delta time is. Admittedly, I don't know.
No. We haven't looked at it in that detail, have we?
I'm putting that back off.
Cross your line. Will be the last one. Yeah. There we go.
Right. So then, who's going to be polling this one then? It's probably we don't know what Madman's pace is, but if we assume that it's a second buffer between supers and softs, then it's surely going to be between J19, Michael C and Madman for pole, but Madman's on a soft tyre. If he gets on pole, that could be interesting.
Soups will be the 3 starting on the soft.
I'm still impressed though by Conreese's time. A 29.7 on the medium.
Missing out on Q3 on the medium by 1/10. Or 2/10 effectively is yeah, that's not bad going.
So that must mean then he's in hardest tyres then.
Yes, he will be. He would have picked conservative for his tyre strategy.
So has Madman then as well.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Right, okay. Anyone going to do anything
we've got
bizarre
the top 9
in the...
shoot out.
No, no one's going to do anything bizarre in Q3, it looks like. So we've only got 11 minutes. They can't really hang about. We've got a Haas moving at the moment. That's probably going to be Michael C. Yeah, it is.
It is indeed Michael C. They really need to sort the sound glitch out.
Yep. Well, no, saying that, do you remember the other sound glitch they had a few games ago?
Oh, 2016 wasn't it? When someone crashed, it would be a
if they crashed when you was on board with them, it would give you the it would give you a dull sound. Yeah. It's interesting. It doesn't do the high revving on board, but it does the high revving off board.
Okay, so everyone other than Madman, J19, Soups and White currently out there. Only enough time really for 2 runs, really.
Yes. Well, what you could do even on the last run is do that fast, slow, fast lap, which you can do. Yeah, but obviously you have to make sure you've got enough fuel to do it.
Make sure you've got enough fuel to do it, make sure you use the mandatory set which you give back.
Yes.
To do that, so you don't use up too much wear on a tyre that you could use in the race.
Okay, here comes Michael C to the start line.
First person to start a lap in Q3.
Not very quick in a straight line. He's about 8 miles an hour slower than everyone else in a straight, or what other people I've seen in a straight line.
He's running a lot of aero for the middle sector.
Yeah, but you don't need a lot of aero though. I don't understand. Unless he hasn't put it into Rich. 28.0 though.
This first sector is in mode 5 on the steering wheel.
And we don't know his fuel mix though.
No, but I can only assume it'll be max. Does he get it stopped? He does. Turn on his temp is good.
Yeah, looks like
three, that'd be people slowing
backing
down
off,
and start a lap.
Good turn in. Very good turn into 11.
Good. Keeps away from the curb.
Mid 5.
105.5. This is a cracking lap from Michael C.
This will be a low 27 if he keeps this going, or maybe a 26. Gets away with it.
On the exit.
It'll be a 7. Yep, 27.2. What's Madman? 27.9 first sector for Madman.
He's up by a 10th.
Where's J19? J19 hasn't moved yet, right, okay. Bloody hell, I was late on the brakes into turn 10.
You've got that stop though, that's impressive. 28.1 for Matey Boy.
28.6
for Putterland. 28.9 for Blood and Sands. 29.1
oh,
for...
man, that was wide. And in 4th gear for turn 11, not 5. Another mid 5.
5.4 though, so he's still a 10th
So he's lost 2 temps down. So he's lost 2 temps in the middle sector. Because didn't you say Michael C was a 5.3?
No, he's a 5.5 and Madman's a 5.4.
So he's kept his 10th. 27.1. Keeps the 10 for the end.
What about J19? He's on his outlap now. That's Soups, who's
28.3 first sector. Oh, he's on the line, across the line now.
28.
28.2, so into 4th.
White is yet to move. And J19 is on his outlap.
I think Michael C's trying to go again, actually. No, he didn't. Oh, he did a slow lap. Michael C did a slow lap. Didn't save much ERS, though. Ooh.
You only need about 55-60% of your batteries to get round, no problem.
Yeah, we did. He started with 33.
Oh, yeah, that might not be enough.
Yeah, 28.2. He's 2 tenths down now.
J19's about to start his lap.
Yeah, Madman's backed off.
Okay, what can J19 do?
See, Michael C, according to my screen, wasn't even in the 200s. He's about 197 down the straight on my screen. Whereas J19's 201. First sector for J19 is 28.2.
Couple of tenths down. Quite conservative into 8, I would say.
Yeah.
Pretty good through 9 and 10.
Very good exit at 10.
Was good.
12 should be easy flat. 6 or 5.8, I think. Or 5.9.
5.9. So he's about half a second down.
So this will be a mid to high 7 then.
Yeah, this will be towards. This should go third. He's a bit deep in the last corner though. You have to sort of stop it and square it off.
27.6. There's White. White's in the middle sector now. Will White beat J19?
He just gets it stopped, but it's not.
I think he may have got away with that. Be touch and go. Fourth gear for 11, right, okay.
This was 6.
Yep, 6 it was.
Again, he's about 6 tenths down, so this should go. He's right with J19 actually.
Well, no, I think he's a couple of tenths off.
He's a tenth down.
Soups is in the 27s now as well. He did the slow, fast lap.
That's. Yeah, he has. White 27.9
to squeeze behind Soups.
Wow, that's close. Michael C has just come out of the pits for
his final run.
Lap.
Now, will White be able to get back round again?
He'll have to floor it. Either that, or he's going to just do a. He's done a 28.0 first sector. Is White.
Michael C's got out of the way. Sorry, no. No,
White's not
he's
got
in
enough,
4 though.
White's not got. Yeah, White's not got enough battery to do the lap. Surely he's White now. He's
That's gone now.
Top of the curb in turn 9. So where are we at now? So
we're on the out laps now.
J19's only just been pushed into his garage. Putterland's just started a lap. Was that first sector?
Yeah, that was a 28.6. Here goes Michael C. Final lap, final runs. You'll have this one and one more. Oh no, saying that Michael C's. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Michael C's now doing 204. So I don't know what happened on the first run. Well, that's a loose. That's a loose hass. That is a loose hass. That's a loose hat at the you-know-what. 28-0.
So again,
So it's the same first sector, pretty much. So he's drifting through 7.
Bouncing through 9 and 10.
It's deep.
That's deep, isn't it?
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh, that stopped.
Slightly better than his previous run. Puts
Retired.
That's a retirement off a crash.
Yes.
Only one using 5th gear in turn 11.
It's gonna be a 5. Oh, that was a low 5, I think.
I'm into low or whatever it is. This will be close.
Yeah, this will be close to.
So Michael sees club of the curb a bit better. Power on. Will he go pole? Will he go pole? Yes, he will.
27-0. Yes, he does. Madman is on.
Madman. The only way Madman is going to beat that now is pretty much going to be a 26. And he's coming down between, the final straight before the final corner.
He's letting through J19, who's also on an outlap.
Is he trying to take as least amount? The problem is you can't really do this. This mucks up your lap doing this. Because you go way faster than that in the first way faster than that in the final corner, and he's in 4 again. He's not in 5. But I think that might be a glitch as he's doing. Yeah, because look, he's only doing 200 down the straight. So he's lost 4 miles an hour already to Michael C. Already.
J19 who's just ahead of him through the first sector. J19 does a 28-2.
Madman went sideways through turn 4. Lap's gone. Yep. Miles off his first sector. It was a 28. Something.
Shut up at 27.9 on my screen.
Yeah, I know that. I think it only shows your fastest first sector, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I'll keep with it,
I'll keep an eye on
first gear for turn 10. I think, yeah, lap's gone now. Definitely gone now. Had a half spin coming out of turn 10. Lap's definitely gone. Ooh, it was a mid-5 for J19 that time.
For J19.
Ooh, that was a bit better.
Perfect through there.
That was a lot better, that was.
Yeah.
Will he go ahead of... I don't see him going ahead of Madman, but he will improve his...
Better in the last corner as well.
4,
this will be
5,
no,
6, 7...
Oh!
1/10 away. Madman.
And Madman, as you said, has backed off. So it's Michael C.
Again.
Who takes pole.
I think he had pole in Australia, didn't he?
Did he? I thought it was Madman.
No, because Madman started on the soft tyre, didn't he? Because it's short qual in Australia.
But anyway, what a qualifying that was.
So it looks like we've got a battle for the top 3, then a battle for the next 3, and then a battle of the next 3 after that. But you can't count out Soulman. If Soulman did his lap, he would be 8th.
Yes. And also you've got a Dave 1025 at the back who didn't even get to set a time.
Yep, and imagine Con Reese as well.
It's, yeah, I think you've got... There's going to be action right through the field here.
Oh no, this is not good. We don't want action. We like a nice, simple race to commentate on, not oohs and ahs and squeaks. Even though oohs and ahs and squeak make good television, but oohs and ahs and squeak is not good on one's heart rate. Who are you texting to start the race? You usually used to text Whiteside. Whiteside is obviously with his immediate departure.
Group chat. I'll just message the group chat, because I know the likes of Dave 1025 will get that and he'll be hearing us anyway. so I'll just do it into there, and can't go wrong then, hopefully.
So who will be leading into turn 1? Remember, Madman is on the soft tyre.
I would have to say Michael C into turn 1 for the first few laps. I have to wait a few laps really before it settles down. Really, before we can start making
Will Madman try and force the issue on Michael C?
It's hard to say. I think he might do a little bit. He might try it because he doesn't. Well, he doesn't appear to have the pace advantage that he's shown.
Australia.
He seemed to have in Australia and even last season with him and KO. He doesn't appear to have that. Michael C just needs to have a clean race. He just can't afford to have an off or two, because that one or two offs would be enough for Madman to get away, and probably enough to let J19 through as well. So it'll be tight.
We know Madman's on a wheel now.
Yep. I think if all stays clean, I think we're in for a rather decent race. Okay, so we're about 1 minute away before we get going.
And we expect a 2-stop race.
Yeah, we do. It should. I think the quickest way is super soft and 2 sets of softs. That looks like the quickest way.
Does it matter in which order? Because the problem is we're starting on the supers. If a load of people start on the soft, you may end up in that traffic.
You might do. But the risk for the soft is they're being undercut. That's the other risk.
Do you know what you do? You go medium and do a 1-stop. Please be safe.
Right, so the signal has been sent and people are now readying up. The normal formation lap, and then 57 laps, I believe it is, this race, of potential carnage. If it's going to be that close through the race, this could be a battle of all battles.
Hope so.
I just hope it isn't marred by collisions.
Well, Madman's got the jump on Michael C already. There we go.
Yeah, so I couldn't change the camera until this end. Okay, so a field of 13 drivers, I think of all... Yeah, they've all got away.
What have people gone for?
Let's have a look.
Soft, supers, mediums for Dave. Supers for Soulman.
Oh.
That tells me no one really knows.
The problem for Soulman is he got through Q2, didn't he?
Yeah.
Technically. So he's got to start on that set he set that time on. He technically got through.
God, you love your technicality.
Just got to get the points correct.
Basically what you're saying is Soulman got through on a technicality. Oh! J19 and Supes.
Madman and Matey Boy and J19, Matey Boy, Madman, Supes have all had a coming together by the looks of it.
There's now Haas 1-2. Red Bull 345.
They do like doing their weaving right up against each other, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So we've already got 4 cars on the grid.
What role will the teammates play? I know you've only got 1 Renault and 1 Mercedes, but you've got 2 McLarens and 2 Hasses.
No, you got 2 Renaults, Matey Boy and
yeah,
Comrie.
but not in the top.
Oh, in the
5.
top there, yeah. But I think Comrie could potentially work his way up there.
And once again,
Okay, 2, like 3, 4, and 5. Are we going? Are we going? Are we going? It's a long hold. We're going now. Good start for Michael C. Bad start.
Good start
for
for Matey Boy, look in the background.
Madman's had a shocking start. J19 up. Oh, Madman's making a lunge. The contact between the 3. The 3 of them have collided already. Putterland into the lead now. Oh my God, we've already
J19's
had the collision. Already had the collision that I said I hope didn't happen. So where are the leaders now? The top 3. So Michael C 6, Madman 8, J19 right at the back.
Conry started 11th, is now up to 5th. Now I'm really annoyed there. Comasters, fix the start camera, please, because you mucked it up again. No, I couldn't see what was going on. Huh?
It worked for me. I don't know what you're doing. It works for me.
I'm either stuck looking behind the cars. That's the problem I've got.
Conley's up to 4th.
White to right, or Michael Z around the outside of White.
His teammate. Have those 3 got any damage?
I'll be amazed if they don't.
I think I think Michael C might have got away with it, because I think he was the one hit from behind.
Yes. Well, he was the one who was sort of half spun in front of both Madman and J19. But Putterland leads a lap.
Leads from Matey Boy, and YR in 3rd with Congress right on his tail. Congress might be making a move for 3rd here. Thinks about it. Doesn't quite get alongside. Oh, Madman up the inside of that Michael C already.
It was White.
Past White. Now we're looking at a race, seeing these guys coming through the field.
Ooh, what was that? A Soul Man coming through on the inside of Dave 1025.
Oh,
That's White spun.
White spun.
And collected
Damage
Dave.
there as well. Ooh, Callum and Dave side by side through the S's. J19 has damage. I can see that here. He's missing
yes,
part of
yeah,
the
I can see that as well. Dave also has damage. But that was because White spun in front of him and he had nowhere to go.
What about Madman? He's got the pace at the moment.
Matey Boy's caught Putterland. This is a great opportunity for Matey Boy, actually, as well. Someone who had excellent pace at Spain.
Yeah, in the test race, he was right there with Madman on.
So who would have thought this at the end of the second lap? Toro Rosso, Renault, Toro Rosso, Renault. Both Toro Rossos on super soft, both Renaults on softs. Michael C coming up to the back of Conrees now.
Conrees is still trying to get past YR.
Which he's just done.
Just doing now.
Ooh, that's going to be tight!
This is going to tight. 3 wide into turn 1.
Michael C's on the inside of the whole lot.
Oi! Contact with the Toro Rosso. Conrees losing out. And Michael C makes a serious squeeze there. That's
still going on.
Oh! Sweeps round the outside. That was. I'm pretty certain I saw a.
Oh, J19 is in and Dave 1025 is in, both with front wing repair damage.
Yeah. Well, they go for the medium.
No, both soft.
Dave's gone for softs. They've gone for softs. Okay.
Remember, Dave started on medium, so that really wrecked his idea.
Oh, Royals wide. That'll allow Madman through.
Putterland still leads.
And pulling away from Matey Boy.
Well, I think Matey Boy did try and move. I don't think it quite worked out because he was about 2 tenths behind.
Michael C already back up into P3.
And Soulman is up to 8th. Callum Rose up to 9th.
Blunderstand's right on the tail of Callum Rose going into the final turn. Blunderstand making the move. Matey Boy fastest lap.
Michael C fastest lap.
Trumps that. Callum Rose and Blunderstand still side
Madman
by
and
side.
Madman and Conrees. Madman up the no. Conrees holds his ground.
Callum Rose holds off Blunderstand for P9, and there's White back there. I think White also has damage from his spin. He's nearly off again.
Both the end plates are still there. But somehow we avoided a safety car.
Well, yeah, no one destroyed their cars. I think Madman's lucky. I don't think he's suffered any damage, you know. I think his contact was wheel to wheel. I think it was J19, but we may get some discussions about that afterwards.
Well, who streams on the F2? Madman streams, we know that.
But we know J19 can. He done commentary for us last week.
We don't know if Michael C does though.
And Michael C has done commentary for us in the past as well, in a stream. So they all have the capability, even if it's a case of saving a clip.
Oh, Matey Boy 310 fine. Putterland's time in the sun about to end. Must do now because Matey Boy's got DRS as well, and that's an easy pass to the lead. Putterland, oh, saying that, Putterland's not giving up. Putterland's not giving up. Held around the outside. But it'll be slow on exit, and now it should be Matey Boy again up the inside into turn 4.
Michael C looking
he's kept around the outside
again. And there's Michael C up the inside of Matey Boy.
It's not going to work, he's too far back. London Sounds in the pits.
Michael C up the inside into turn 8. No, Matey Boy just about covers it off. To turn 9 and 10. The problem is Matey Boy will also have DRS now, so...
Could have another 3 wide move in a minute. I sense coming up. It seems like Putterland's got very good corner speed, though.
Soulman holding his own in P8. White in between the 2 Ferraris. And J19 is just on his recovery run, like
Australia. We go round 2.
Putterland's got a bigger lead by an extra couple of tenths this time.
But the problem is that it won't make a difference because the DRS is so overpowered here.
Here we go. Michael C might even be interested here. No, Putterland
No,
holds him off.
Putterland again holds it off.
Michael C gets such a good run through too, but has nowhere to go to use it.
He's going to have to go around the other side.
It's not going to work.
But now we have the inside. No, on the cut back. No. Madman still hasn't got. Oh, Madman still hasn't got by Conreys, by the way. Oh, Michael's on the inside.
Michael's on the inside.
Oh,
that should be it now.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Matey Boy's still there.
Oh, side by side into 9 and 10 is never a good thing. Matey Boy's wide. He's clipped the curve. He might get a good exit by doing that, you know.
Oh, he has as well. He has as well, I think. He has as well.
He's thinking about it.
White is now past Soulman.
Oh, and Callum has passed Soulman as well. So Michael C now up to second. Will Putterland be able to hold him off? I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Well, he's now seven and a bit tenths. It will probably be about 6 tenths by the time they come out of turn 14. Oh no, he's gone up a bit. Just about 7 tenths again.
Yeah, it's about the same. About the same. He didn't lose anything around there.
This could be close. It's gonna be a lunge. It's gonna have to be a lunge to overtake. Too far back.
Ain't gonna be close enough.
Michael's using a lot of Urs battery to get this done.
That's the one problem with what
So's
he's having to do here.
Putterland, admittedly, as well.
Madman hasn't exactly got away without using all his battery either. He's saved a bit more, but
Michael C's got about 50%, and Putterland's got a 12. Oh, bit deep from Putterland.
That should allow Michael C a run into 11.
This should be done now.
Putterland's got good straight line speed in that thing.
Ooh.
Little nudge, little wheel-to-wheel contact there.
This one may not be done, actually. If Putterland keeps with him,
you should be able to come back. No, I think even more so, Matey Boy's close.
Yeah, Matey Boy's come back again. So. Remember, we're on lap 7 now, and it is 57 laps. You were right.
The good thing for Putterland is, well, we'll see how much Putterland catches here down the straight.
Well, he's about to run out of battery, so... Oh, he's gaining though. He's gaining for it.
Oh, leaving the room.
Problem is though, he's now got no battery power to defend.
Madman on the back of Comreese in the background. Side by side into turn 4.
No, Conreese holds the line. Madman's trying on the exit. No.
Covers it off.
J19 is now up to 10th. Soulman pits.
It does look like Madman's got a little bit of understeer in that car, so I'm not too sure if he does have a little bit of wing damage, you know. He didn't, I don't know if that was just dirty air or a bit of front wing damage, but it didn't look that good through turn 7. Seems to have a lot of understeer in that car. Sector 1 yellows. London Sands, I think, has had a moment. Yeah, he's had a spin out of turn 2 and 3. Michael C's pulled out of DRS range now. Matey Boy's just about holding on to Putterland at the moment.
Putterland's still in 5. Trying to keep his advantage.
Are you getting a tyre visual glitch for Matey Boy?
Give me a second.
Is it showing him on the graphic on softs, yet visually on the screen he's on supers on my screen.
No, he's on softs for front and soft. Oh, Madman's through now on Conrees.
Oh, yeah, Conrees is
having a look.
Madman's got the straight line speed though. Oh, try and run the outside. The cutback. Oh, he's got the cutback. He's up the inside.
Cutback's work? No, I think he's just a bit too far back. He is.
Yeah.
Madman was in 4th for that. So.
Yeah. I think Matey Boy is on the soft tyre, but for some reason it's showing him on super soft.
He is on the softs, yes, I can confirm he's on softs.
We'll ignore the fact that they're red ring tyres on that car for the moment.
Putterland is trying so hard to stay ahead.
Well, this is the highest I think I've seen. Well, I've seen him for a long time. It's really good to see him this high up the field again. But,
I'm just a bit concerned with the battery usage he's using.
Yeah, he's having to try so hard to stay there. Oh, Callum Rose is on the back of White. P8. Oh! I tried looking at the inside. I had to really slam on the anchors there. And really hit the back.
Putterland is out of battery oomph.
That's not good.
No, he's got it back again.
He's very good on the brakes, it seems like, Putterland. And Conrees hasn't given up on Madman, you know.
Michael C leads at 2.5 seconds.
This is as good a chance he's going to have had since Singapore last year, Michael C. Last year he actually crossed the line in the lead, but with penalties lost the win.
Yes.
And with Madman back in the pack effectively, and not appearing to have the pace to get through the field quickly, I'm still not certain if he does actually have damage or not.
Conrees might be having a go soon. So the two Renaults are stuck at the moment.
Yeah, the Renault of Conrees would like the customer Renault engine car to get out of the way. And yeah, the only Mercedes-powered car in this race is 10th.
That's a good point, actually. Didn't realise that. Right, must be close enough now. Conrees must be close enough now.
Oh, Matey Boy's done Putterland as well.
Here comes the other Renault. Through. Ooh, Madman's trying to hold on the brakes. No, Madman's going around the outside.
Conrees have got a good exit.
All right up behind. Good thing that bubble glitch isn't there anymore. Good lord.
Is he thinking about it? He is. He's up the inside. Madman uses the outside.
He's going to have it. He's going to have it. Madman's run a bit wide.
Yeah, Madman's got to conceive this.
Ooh.
He does. Madman's
oh, mate. Oh, hello. Michael C's made an error.
Oh, he has.
That gap was over 2 seconds a minute ago.
Matey Boy's only just made it into second, and now, yeah, he's less than 2 seconds behind the leader.
Unless his Michael C's tyres are going off.
Sector
Yellow flag, sector 2.
I think
that's because of White and Callum Rose.
Yeah, I was about to say those two are. I think
catching
Callum Rose,
soups as well.
Callum Rose, I think, has damaged the left part of his wing. Looks like there's an element missing there, but Callum Rose up the inside of White.
White's gone deep. White's got damage.
White's gone very. Yeah, I think they've had a collision there. They've both got damage, I think. But White definitely has. But White being on the super softs, that may not
Michael's
be the worst
in.
thing.
So he's Putterland.
Putterland.
So 11. Madman! Madman!
Sped in the pit lane. He's in as well on the softs.
This must confirm your damage theory. Surely. It does.
Yeah,
there's a front wing there.
Yeah. Wow.
Going on to the softs again. Softs.
Mediums.
Softs. Mediums, yes, sorry. It said soft for ages and then all of a sudden went to mediums. Fix that glitch! We're going to play a game like Family Fortune. Fix this glitch. There we go. J19, meanwhile, is now up to 7th now.
And we now have a Renault 1-2.
And quite a healthy 1-2 as well, actually.
Yeah, Madman Michael C is right behind
White's in.
Soups. All Soups try and do everything he can to keep Michael C behind him.
This is it. What's Madman pace going to be now on the mediums? Connery's penalty. Well, we must also explain as well the 5-second time penalty doesn't come with the corner cuts. It isn't working like that. If it's 3 corner cut penalties, that's when the first main after race penalty is applied. The 5-second is something completely separate.
Yeah, and considering we're only on lap 12, Madman will have to serve that at a next stop.
Yes, he will, yes.
Surely.
So that's going to hamper his progress a bit. But meanwhile, my matey boy has got a 15-second lead to Yearduck.
Michael C has already passed Soups and is on his way in 4th.
So what, the Renaults have really got to get to about lap, what, 22?
Between 20 and 25, really. Because they will have done a couple of, well, in Matey Boy's case, he's done a couple of laps on them in quali. Convery's, that was a fresh set. So he didn't get through Q2. So Convery's will you would expect will be going further into the race than Matey Boy. Yeah, they need to get at least into the 20s for it to paid off.
The point is, if they do 22, 23, and then they, Michael C's deep, then they do 22, 23 again.
That'll be 46, 40,
that'll be 11. So, yeah, so 23 is really the minimum they can get away with. But while saying that, you can do a theoretical 20 laps on a set of supers. And remember what we found in Australia was the guys who run on the supers at the end could do more laps.
Yes.
So if you really got to get to about around 15 laps to go, realistically. So you got to really get to about lap 42, 43, which is 21, 22 laps.
Which should be easily possible.
Right, Yearduck's in. Now how's Man doing on their mediums? Answer, not very well.
No, he's still 4 seconds behind.
And what we've got to remember is Putterland is on a fresh set of tyres himself. Remember?
Yes. Well, yeah, they've all stopped now, haven't they, technically? So, other than the Renaults
and the Soups and Callum Rose, that's it.
They've all stopped once. Callum Rose has done. Oh, did Callum?
Callum would have started on a new set of soft supers. He would have been on.
Yeah, he'll be coming towards the end of this stint. Next couple of laps.
I mean, it's interesting to see the amount of people actually using the medium tyre.
I think in Madman's case, because he started on the soft and he had that damage, I think it's a case of damage limitation, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Second two.
Who's that?
Oh, it's Conreis, wide.
Conreis has had a moment. He's lost about 4 or 5 seconds. The matey boy. I think he's had a half spin through the right hand kink. I think he's knocked his wing, actually. He's knocked his wing. He's broken his wing.
He has lost right part of the wing, yeah.
So he's had a moment with the barrier. Oh, that's a shame.
Right, so there's now matey boy now holding the Renault flag.
More
Who
yellow
else has now had an issue? The Soups is in.
Yearduck's had a spin. He's hit. I think he's done the same thing as Conreis. He's also broken his wing.
Whoa, one sec, release him. So when will Conreis come out? Will Conreis come out around No, it's behind Madman.
It will be in front of Soulman. Maybe
Yes.
7th. And he's on to the softs
No,
again.
yes, and White sets the fastest lap.
I think that just shows his pace potential. What has?
Ooh! Oh, White's just at the back of Soups.
Oh no!
I think just knocked his wing as well.
Wing
Yeah, there was damage to the wing. But he's
well,
through on
Soups.
Well, I did see damage coming.
Tight. No, Soups is holding on. Ooh. The problem is with the halo now, you can't really see on board.
J19 is behind Callum Rose. He's now in the lofty heights of 3rd.
Yeah, Callum Rose is doing a great. He's yet to stop. It should be due in at any moment now as Michael C.
annihilates the fastest lap.
5, yeah.
Right, so J19 is now up to 3rd now.
Oh, Callum Rose has had to take evasive action there.
Right, so J19 is now 10 seconds behind the net leader.
White continues round.
So right, okay, so in the time Madman's actually been out with Putterland, he has only gained about a second. That's Yearduck's second penalty, isn't it?
It is. Day 1025 has just passed Soups for the final scoring position. Those mediums are working for the McLarens, it seems.
They seem to take an age to warm up.
They do. The problem is, in Soups' case now, he's got a lot of cars in front of him to re-pass, so Salmo gets a penalty. Madman is slowly making inroads on Putterland, but...
There's the word, slowly.
And that car looks loose on those mediums.
The car will only be good on mediums if you've actually set the car up to work on mediums, it seems like. If you've worked at it to make it work on softs, it isn't going to work on mediums.
He's got a lot of understeer in that car.
You may be saying this is a dream situation for Michael C. I think Callum Rose is pitting. He is. So he did 16 laps on a set of supers. Not bad going.
He's going on to softs.
Oh, on a front, and with a front wing change as well.
Another one with a front wing change. I thought he was missing an end fence.
Right, so Michael C is now 14 behind Matey Boy. Oh, here's an interesting one. Matey Boy 24 ahead of J19.
Comrie, so that's his second as well now. Penalty there.
To put it into perspective how badly it's gone for Madman, he is now 15 seconds behind Michael C.
Yeah, half a minute off the lead, so Matey Boy would rejoin in front of him as well.
I think at Matey Boy's pace he will come out probably just behind J19.
Yeah,
I think at current pace.
He will slot in between J19 and Putterland.
Yes. But is Putterland catching J19?
Gap's at 3.8.
Keep an eye on that one.
Well, J19 is on 14 lap old softs, don't forget. He did have
to this is
early.
What's making me think.
I think he is. Because J19 is coming towards the end of his stint. He's probably another, between 5 to 10 laps away. We've got more yellow sector 2. Who's that? Blood and Sands has had an issue. Yes, he has. Blood and Sands has spun on
turn 10.
9 and 10. He's also on the
another
mediums.
one on mediums.
I don't think those medium tyres are working. They just can't get the temperature in them. for the night race conditions. But Putterland is closing in on J19. He's taking about more yellows. And that's
Year Duck,
who's
12
spun again at the same place as he did a couple of laps ago. They've got to stay off that curb. So that's what's doing it.
Madman 1.5 behind Putterland, and Putterland is still doing this 3 and 5 ERS method.
Well, if it works for him, it works for him.
Be very, very busy.
But he is slowly catching J19. Unfortunately, Putterland does have a Madman catching him a little bit quicker now. He might have got the temperature, and there's more yellows. Callum Rose this time.
Callum Rose has got... Where the hell's that? Oh, turn 7.
Turn 7. Exit of turn 7.
This is interesting. Matey Boy is now pulling away from J19.
Well, they're near enough equal on tyre wear. Near enough. Matey Boy will have a couple of extra laps on that, but those softs have got a good consistency with lap time as the tyre does wear. So Matey Boy has got some decent pace in that car.
Soups, I think, is also starting to get some temperature into his mediums now as well, and starting to catch
It looks
Dave,
like then,
who's behind White.
It takes about 3 to 4 laps for the mediums to really come into their own. It seems.
So we've got a 4-car train going on here. We've got Soulman, White, Dave and Soups.
Yes, we are.
The gap between J19 and Putterland is staying about 3.5 seconds, and the Madman gap is about 1 point. Is again still slowly coming down. But the gap to Madman and Michael C, I believe, is the same, or slightly less. There isn't much in it.
It's about the same, but they are. The gap to Matey Boy has come down. If he keeps working away at that, he needs quite another 4 seconds, I think, for him to.
Is anyone going to try a one-stop?
To be honest, if anyone is, the only person who can do it now is Matey Boy. I don't think anyone else is in a position to try it. Oh God, what's going on here? Dave's having a go at White, as White's having a go at Soulman. Ooh, that's getting tight. And Soups wants a piece of that action as well. Soulman has gone from 7th to 10th there. Soulman's thinking about it, going back.
Oh, that was close.
Callum Rose is back in. I think it's another wing change.
Oh, Madman's now half a second behind Putterland. Matey Boy's in.
Lap 21. It's about
20.
Lap 20, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's the earliest point. More softs going on?
Super. Oh, yep, softs. Softs.
So where will he come out?
He'll come up behind J19, but ahead of Putterland.
Yes, he will.
It'll be tight with him and Madman, I think.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Madman's passing.
Madman on the inside of Putterland.
Yeah. Oh, Putterland's coming back!
Putterland's trying his trademark cut back.
So Matey Boy had a pit stop ahead of Madman.
Yes,
that's going to be interesting at the end, isn't it?
And you would still say at the moment, Matey Boy is still on. Oh, Callum Rose getting out of the way, I think. Matey Boy still, well, is on the optimum strategy.
I would have said so, yes, but it will depend on his pace now compared to Michael C. So the gap at the moment, it...
Callum Rose has 5 seconds stop go for exceeding track limits. That's a bit of a strange penalty there.
So Michael C is about 15 and a half ahead of Matey Boy at the moment.
Yes, he is. 15.6. It's 17.8 back to Putterland. So if he was to pit, he'll come out 5th. Because Conrees is over half a minute behind. Blood and Sands and Year Duck seem to be going at it. So those positions have been going back and forth. Just a moment there. And that is Michael C behind them coming to lap them. I hope these two are aware of that. Oh, Callum Rose is... Oh no! Who was that? It was Conrees. Callum Rose spun out the final corner, reversed back onto the track in front of Conrees. And Conrees has ploughed into him.
As long as you've got it, that's the main thing.
Yeah. And that is ghosting on, gentlemen. The ghosting on this game isn't traditional like previous games.
No. Oh dear.
I'll tell you what, Conrees is lucky he didn't destroy his car.
We've got a 4-way battle coming up again for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Coming up.
Yeah, they're all.
Matey Boy's tyres are coming up to temperature. And he's starting to push.
Callum Rose is left again. No safety car. This league has yet to see a safety car this season.
Saw it in the F1 race. Matey Boy. Ooh,
yeah, we had a...
Careful, that was close to nearly being illegal. From Matey Boy, that was close. Trying to get a slipstream off of J19 and was about to go in the pit lane entry line, commitment line, and nearly crossed it. Putterland has not given up yet on Madman, even though he has just made an error, I think.
Putterland has got decent pace.
It looks like he'll have an easy top 5 result if he keeps here.
Keeps it up. Well, to be...
Ooh,
35 laps to go. J19 will have to stop again. So
oh my god, what the hell's going on back here? Dave, Soups and White still going at it. Ooh, Soups is going up the inside
Soups
of
up the
Dave.
inside.
No.
Nearly. White now can't really overtake through here. Just be patient.
Right, so Matey Boy's pulling away from Madman.
He's closing in on Michael C.
Look, that's ebbing and flowing, that is.
That's just started to come down. I think it's taken a lap or so for him to get... Oops, White's having a look at Soups.
Both got to
turn 11.
That's a fast entry in there. Ain't going to work.
No, you need to be fully alongside for that to work.
Put the land in. That's early.
Only 11 laps. That's not good for him. Did he damage his wing? Yes, he has. It's another wing change.
Supers. He will come out ahead. No, come behind.
Ooh,
ahead of
Dave.
Dave.
Come out amongst this lot. Is he?
He'll come
just going to come out ahead. Ooh.
I don't know actually. This will be tight.
I think he's going to come out behind, amongst this lot. You know.
He'll come. Might come out behind it.
Behind all three of them.
So these have the better position.
Fast supers. Ugh. This could get tasty.
Oh, Connery's fastest lap.
31-0.
Oh, why are the inside? Oof. Angry Reese.
Yeah, when I first saw that incident, I had my heart in my mouth thinking that was Matey Boy.
Oh, saying that, Matey Boy's all of a sudden taking
Yeah.
a second out of that gap.
Yeah, he's all of a sudden kicked into gear. Putland's already on the back of White. Hasn't taken him long to get on the back of that gearbox.
I think even though that we want to keep an eye on the gap from Matey Boy to Michael C, this is easily the closest battle on the track.
Dave is just pulling a gap on Soups at the moment, but I think that might start coming down again soon.
So who's going to win then between, at the moment, now we're really very nearly half distance, between the top three?
I'll come back to in a minute.
Putland's
lining up. White has DRS though. Putland up the inside. He's going to slow down. He's going to hit Soups. That's another wing gone. Putland has just thrown away a top 5 here, I think.
Yep. Well, I think he did it when the first wing broke.
Yeah.
That's the risk in pack racing.
Yes.
When you dive up the inside, you got to make sure you can get it stopped without T-boning the car in front. Is it just me, or has Dave all of a sudden woken up and just sort of scamper a little bit away?
I think he's been able to, because he hasn't got a car right behind him now, he's been able to just focus on himself and not worry about his mirrors. And he's just got into a rhythm and, yeah, scampered off.
Well, the gap is now under 12 seconds. Michael C will have to... Right, hang on.
Oh, Conreads has...
That's Crash.
Crash? Sector 2.
I'm on board with Yida up, trying to look for a Renault.
There's no yellow flags out there now, though. Oh, yeah.
Oh, in between turns 10. What?
9 and 10.
How the heck's that happened there?
Putland's gone. Is he retired? I think he might have retired in the pit lane.
Yeah, retired in the pit lane. Yeah. Right.
Conreads just messaged me saying he can't do no ABS.
Who?
Okay. Conreads just messaged me he can't race without ABS. I would have thought you would have known that before joining the league, but there we go.
It's not that, they're not that... If you can set the brakes up, it's not that bad. I mean, there have been a lot worse games, F1 games in particular, with locking the brakes. 2016, for example, was an awful one. The gap at the front, just about under 12 seconds. As Matey Boy's going through all the traffic now, he's just overtaken a Red Bull on mediums.
That'll be blood and sands.
Yes.
Well, everyone who's currently running now is guaranteed a point if they get to the end.
Yes. This is interesting. Blood and Sands, 21 laps on a set of mediums. Dave, 10:25, 24 laps on a set of softs. Right, so Madman's dropping back, so he'll come... Michael C will still come out behind...
White gets a penalty, Soulman boxes.
Yeah, Michael C will still come out behind Madman.
Yes,
it's that middle, it's turn 11 and 12, Michael C loses all the time, I've noticed, in the middle sector. Loses stonking amount of time.
I'm just keeping an eye on that gap between J19 and Madman. Just keeping an eye on it, because the amount of laps Madman's done on those mediums compared to what J19's done on the softs, they'll be hitting, you would have thought, roughly around the same time. Again. That 12 laps difference in wear between the two.
And the battle for 5th is not over yet.
Oh no, it's not. Oops is
caught back up again. Right up
he's caught
behind.
up quickly. Dave must have made an error. So that was over 2 seconds a moment ago.
No, because look at White. Look at the gap to White. There you go, Dave's
Dave's in.
That's right, so we're now half distance. Pretty much. Sand for his
another penalty.
Now we're in this sort of a lull moment. Now we're waiting for the next sort of round of pit stops. The interesting one for me will be this would be the sort of gap we're looking at the end of the race, or at the end of the final stint.
Yeah.
Because Michael C has to get to about lap 27-ish. Well, over 27, like another 8 odd laps. Realistically,
Yes.
5 to 8 laps realistically to make it to the end on another set of softs. Whereas Matey Boy can easily do another 12 to 13 and then go on supers to the end.
It's going to be interesting at the end, isn't it? It could all potentially close up right at the end. And
we
that
don't know
gap
what
between
we
J19
imagine Madman is going to run the supers as well as what happened back there. That was close. I just saw Toro Rosso just swerving to the right to the left, sorry, to get out of the way of Madman, and Madman went left as well.
Another year ducks. Obviously, Putzman is unfortunately out of this race.
Michael C is pulling away.
Have you noticed that gap between J19 and Madman is slowly coming
Yes,
down?
that's about 13 seconds, yes. Dave went on the supers, I don't know if you noticed this.
Yes, I did notice it. He's just gonna, I think, try and regain the time he's lost. That's what he's done. No, he should have to do another supers to the end, do you reckon? This and then another set of supers? He's only been on that set for 1 lap, so that's 14 laps.
Yeah,
each.
should be able to, yeah, 14 laps each, yeah.
It's not bad, assuming he's got the sets available, which he should do, because he can go far in Q2. He might better recover something from there. Keep an eye on that. He might be able to do something about his white. Speaking of which, white boxes. Only 17 laps on that set of softs.
Does he change his wing though? It's interesting. Look at the front left.
Yeah, no wing change.
Another set of softs.
He did start on the supers, but he's only done 17 laps on that set of softs. He's done softs again. He's got to pit again as he comes out behind. He's just gone a lap down on his teammate. The gap between Michael C and Matey Boy is stabilised. It's around the 12-second mark. Madman isn't really making any inroads on Matey Boy, but J19 is still catching Madman.
Well, I think Matey Boy's gone into this sort of graining phase in the soft, hasn't he?
Yeah, give it, maybe it's about lap 15 and it might start coming back again on that set, that is. Whereas Michael C would expect in the next 5 laps.
Couple of laps. Well, yeah, it has to be around lap probably 33, 34.
30, yeah, about 34, 35 at the latest. 35 would take him to 24 laps on that set. 23, 24 laps, and I'll give another 23 to go. Yeah, I reckon we'll see him about lap 34, 35. And he will pull away from Matey Boy initially up with the undercut a little bit, you would expect. But then Matey Boy will come back at him at the end. He's really close. I don't know how to read this.
This is the thing, does it? This proves whether or not the alternate or the normal strategy is the best.
I've got 15 viewers. Thank you. Welcome all.
15?
15 viewers.
Dear oh dear. Slacking. I think I've only got about 3 or 4.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a lull at the moment. There isn't any battles on the track.
Yeah, so I'm saying we're sort of in this holding pattern sort of thing between... Well, the interesting one for me is Madman. What does he do at this next pit stop?
It depends on how far he goes.
He can't obviously go to the end.
No.
On these tyres.
We've done 20 laps, there's another 25 to
Lap
go.
12.
There's no way he's doing 45 laps on a set of mediums.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, does he go on softs or supers?
Yeah, so it all depends when he chooses the box. He might stop a bit
saying
earlier
that, this is interesting. If Michael C pits in the next around 33, will he come out ahead of Madman?
I don't think he will. I think he's going to come right behind him. I think there may be some talking going on potentially in the Haas team. I think White has the pace to pass him and pull away.
Which he has. White has now passed.
No, he hasn't. White's still behind him.
No, sorry, yeah.
But the problem is Michael C doesn't want to lose any time. But this is holding up White, who's only 15 seconds behind Dave, and Dave will have to pit again in the next 10 laps. Where White will have to pit again, surely. I'm not going to get to the end on that set. Madman is now losing time to Matey Boy.
Yes. The gap to J19 is now under 10 seconds as well.
Yeah. So looking at what you've seen so far, do you think the mediums are worth using?
No.
Yeah, I think they're I don't even think they're a tyre to use even if you do damage your wing in the early laps. I think you'll just use softs and then see where you are. I just don't think there's any pace in those tyres. They take too long to warm up, and the softs have a good consistency.
Unless you can get the medium to work, then fine. But I haven't seen anyone.
Normally the compromise is if you get the mediums to work, you then suffer on the other tyres.
Yeah, the softs. Yeah. When will Michael C. box?
I think White will be hoping soon. I think White wants to start making inroads on Dave 1025. Oh, as White goes off. Lap 22. Yeah, I said about lap 34,
I think
35,
Michael C is in this lap.
Either in this lap or the next one if he doesn't box, but he is... No, he's not.
Okay. I saw his battery and he was in 4, so... And he's used quite a lot of battery power this lap. That's the third penalty for Year Duck.
It is indeed.
Oh, one thing we have forgotten, Madman has a 5-second stop-go penalty, doesn't he?
He does. He does indeed.
So that's going to help J19 as well, because J19 we know cannot go to the end either.
No. But yeah, Madman is... I can't... Madman will need a safety car to win this race. I can't see Madman winning unless either both Matey Boy and Michael C make errors, or if someone else has
pretty big errors as well.
Yeah, that have to be major errors like lose a wing or something, or someone else has an off and brings a safety car out. As much as I would like to see a safety car to bunch the pack up again, I don't want to see it for Michael C's and Matey Boy's case.
Yep. Even though Matey Boy is now dropping back, Michael C had a good couple of laps there.
Oh, Michael C's in. Michael C's in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. What tyres did he go on? Softs again.
21 laps to the end.
Easy.
Easy.
So Matey Boy takes charge of the front. Where's Madman? Madman's coming across the start line now. Michael C's pit exit.
Should just come out ahead?
Yes, he will.
Does.
This is about another 23 second stop. It looks like. That's why he was pushing so hard at the end of the end of his stint to make sure he came out ahead of Madman. Now J19's gap is now 8.5 seconds, if you've noticed. So when does Madman box then? He must be boxing then at the super soft period.
Well, if he's going to box for softs, he'll be in. He's got to be in now, really. But if he's going to go super soft, you won't see him for another
4 laps.
8. No, I think
4 or 5 laps.
Ideally, I think you'd want no more than 15 laps on a set of supers, would you?
Mm.
So in that case, you want to be no earlier than lap 42. So at least 6 more laps on the medium if he is going to go on supers.
Another thing, Michael C is running a little bit tight on fuel.
How do you know that?
The fuel light's flashing up.
That's just pit light.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, so it is. Oh, yes, so it is. Yeah, I've just noticed that.
What, Madman's in?
Okay, so that'll be softs to the end. And he made sure he didn't speed that time. So this will be a 5-second hold, and then you see the change to the soft tyres. Yep, there we go.
I could see Madman coming 4th in this one.
Oh, Madman's slow out as well. What's going on there?
I don't know.
Madman is not moving. Why is Madman not moving?
How strange. Still not going yet.
Is he streaming?
White's just overtaken him.
He's indeed streaming. What's going on?
It won't let me drive off. Won't let Madman go. So that's a game glitch.
He's trying to get his stream up.
That's strange. I haven't had that yet. It's been a race to forget for Madman, pretty much.
It has been.
Now, how does this work then? Because if we go back to the F1 race, if this is a game glitch, in theory that means then it's a 50% race then, surely, isn't it? Or is it not?
I'm just watching back his stream. It's weird. He goes down the street towards the last corner, and then the stream cuts out as if he goes into like a pause menu, and then when he rejoins he's in. I don't know if it doesn't look like he's releasing the clutch.
That's really strange.
It looks like it's... I'm just not watching the stream. It doesn't look like he's releasing the clutch. I've never seen that before.
So is this
Well, we're not stopping. It's not a stop. We'll have to confirm it afterwards. We can't stop them now.
right, okay. Michael C is carving that gap down to Matey Boy.
Madman's retired. We need to review that footage, which is why we can't stop now. Like we had to do with Matthew last week.
The fact that was in qualifying. It's really strange, I haven't seen that. Game broken. Broken! So it's almost, whilst this is the thing, so we're now getting into sort of a... We've now got a thing like we had with KO last season, but the fact that KO had a crash rather than a game issue.
Oh.
Right, so Matey Boy will have to come in the next 3 laps and pretty much have to catch a... Ah, hang on a minute, this is interesting. Didn't Michael C crash at Australia?
He did.
Who will lead the championship? It's going to be J19 surely, isn't it? That's what I'm saying, if Michael C wins, this is.
If Michael C wins, yeah. I mean, J19 was second, so yeah, if J19 stays in the top 3, he will lead the championship.
I think Matey Boy retired as well, didn't he?
Yes, I want to say yes, or if not, he got 4th or 5th.
So there's only one, right, okay, so there's only 2 teams left now. Which is Haas and Red Bull, I think, I want to say.
Yes.
Again, we're in a bit of a holding pattern again between now and when Matey Boy stops in the next 2 laps. Right, okay. So what's this gonna prove?
What's that?
Got told by Madman to watch Soup's pit. But I don't understand what that's gonna prove. Soups is stuck as well. You sure? If no one can leave the pit lane, Soups is stuck as well.
I want to check something out first.
I guess if Maisie Boy gets stuck as well.
Or we've got Dave 1025 due to pit soon as well on those supers.
And J19 as well. That's really strange.
Why would it be doing that?
I don't know. Why would it be? When we need to keep an eye on. But Matey Boy's over at turn 10. Dave's coming down there.
Dave's coming around the last corner now.
So will Dave pit? No, Dave's not pitting now. Matey Boy's coming around turn 12.
Yeah, Michael C's right on the back of him now.
Will Matey Boy pit? If you're watching Soups and Madman, we would like to see someone else pit first.
Yes.
Which we're hoping Matey Boy is pitting either this lap or the next lap.
Which he is.
Which he is. Right, here we go. Right, if Matey Boy gets stuck, then what? No, Matey Boy's not stuck.
Matey Boy's not stuck, so...
Why is it a... What? I don't get it.
I don't want to suggest Soups is doing that on purpose to help Madman. I don't want to suggest that.
No.
But... The one thing I'm confused about, because I've reviewed Madman's stream, is just before he pits, his stream cuts out. So I don't know if he's gone into, say, a pause menu into the PSN menu, or if he's had a slight connection glitch, because his stream seems to cut out and then rejoin him in the pit lane. So, if you're...
That is a bit... You can see it from what... I can see what you mean from a suspicion's point of view.
I've just asked Soups to save a clip, so we need to review it. I need to see what's going on, because I don't want to call results without physical evidence.
Yeah.
I don't want to suggest anything bad. I'm not suggesting anything is going on, but why would
McLaren
Boy
get stuck and the only right? We need to keep an eye on Dave then.
Dave will be the next one to pick.
Dave or J19.
You've got Soulman due in again soon, you would have thought.
Yes, Soulman will be before the end as well, and Blood and Sands.
Blood and Sands as well. So we've got plenty of people to spot.
Actually.
So all but 2 drivers then. We need to pit, or 3 drivers. We need to pit again.
Dave's coming in now. No, he's not.
Oh, but Blood and Sands is. Blood and Sands is, though.
Oh, that's why Dave cut out. Move out then.
Blood and Sands
moves.
Pulls away.
So Dave then will be in next time himself.
Yeah.
Where's J19?
At the moment, it looks like it's only an issue for the Madman at the moment.
But
well, only Madman. We haven't got Soup streaming, so we can't see it from his point of view, which is why I've asked him to save a clip. So I want to see what's going on.
Right, here comes J19.
Sorry if this is turning into a bit of just watching pit stop, but there's a situation going on here that we need to review.
Matey Boy's flying though.
He is flying. J19's gone. I'm happy to say that no issue, and that there's just been a.
Admittedly, it is. I don't know. This race has been a bit glitchy, though.
It has been, but so we need
actual evidence and proof, or not proof, but sort of seeing what's going on.
Yeah, so we'll ignore that for now. We'll continue on with the race. Because we're within the last 10 laps now, and Matey Boy is flying, but he's got quite a large gap.
He's got to close in 2 seconds a lap. And I don't think he's doing that. But again, we're in sort of this holding pattern now where no one is close to one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gap isn't moving between Matey Boy and Michael C.
Yeah, unfortunately, Matey Boy wasn't able to keep enough of an advantage to make this strategy this way around work.
No.
Which is why I think the other way, the way Michael C's done it, I think is the optimum way. Is Dave unlapped himself on Michael C.
Dave is on brand new supers though.
Yeah. I was just making sure that there weren't any issues as a result of that.
Right, Soulman's in. There's no pit lane. There's no pit crew for Soulman.
What's there?
What?
That was a visual glitch. Apparently, Beardy said that happened to me in practice earlier. There was no pit crew there, and it just...
What, the pit crew, or the cannot move?
There was no... Well, Soulman's out on track now.
Yeah.
Again. So...
This is
there
odd.
was no pit crew, and this is strange, but Soulman was still able to pit and come back out. It is showing him on fresh supers, although the game is still showing him on being on softs on my screen. Because Dave gets a... that's the downside of unlapping yourself. That's the one thing about unlapping yourself. You've got to ensure you can pull away.
But that gap, though, is Dave actually holding up Michael Z?
No, but it's this. They have it in real life, don't they? It's when you get within a certain time difference, a certain gap, then the blue flags come out, regardless of if you're actually being held up or not. This was the issue with Bottas, wasn't it?
In Singapore.
He couldn't get close enough to the car in front to actually get the blue flags, even though he felt he was being held up. Oh god, a lot of traffic here.
Yes, because Dave's about 5 seconds behind White now.
Yeah, White is navigating traffic himself. He's navigating the Year Duck Blood and Sands battle. He's in the middle of those two. Is there still being blue flags wave for Dave? I don't think so. Maybe he's pulled enough of the gap now. I mean, it doesn't look... Well, it could affect his race result with White if he passes him. That 5 seconder, but I know Dave's already had a few penalties on top of that.
Yes, and White... Well, White has got a penalty himself.
White's got one, but I think Dave's got at least two.
Ah.
And there you go, Year Duck's now ignoring blue flags. That's on White.
Oh, that's on White, yes.
This nearly hits the back of White.
So, Wednesday could be your long day. I think deciphering what's going on with this one.
I might need to take a day off work for this one, I think.
Not even including the visual issues with the game.
Well, as long as in the case of Soulman, we saw the visual issue, but if
Why is White letting Year Duck go again? Year Duck goes wide.
Why is he?
Dave's past White.
They're side by side.
Why is that?
I don't get that. I don't know what's happened there. Why White has done that?
More blue flags being shown. White is on 19 lap old tyres though, as someone's just speared off to the left, and that's Dave out.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
Right, so who's actually going to finish this one now then? We've got you. Soulman will now be 5th.
He will be. And he finished 6th at the last race. We only had 6 finishes at the last race, so Solman will be racking up a fair few points.
Well, to finish first you must finish, isn't it?
White's now getting ignored blue flag penalties on his teammate.
Is White driving?
He is. He's not ghosting.
I don't understand what's going.
Yes, he is.
on.
I think he must be. I don't know what he's doing though. It feels like he's dragging his teammate along.
But why though?
Why would he do that? He's risking his teammate crashing into him.
What's he doing?
He's letting him go now. I don't understand that behaviour there.
This whole race is odd. Very, very odd, very strange.
I've just gone on board with White, and it is all sort of screwy and locking up, so it wouldn't indicate AI. And plus, if he was AI, he'd be ghosting. If he went in the pause menu or anything, so... I don't know, I don't understand what that was all about.
Gap at the front's just about 16 seconds now.
I was just about to say that, yeah, it has allowed Matey Boy to close in about 3 seconds. With all of that.
This Blood and Sands and Year Duck battle isn't done yet either.
No, that's been an all-race thing, this one has. Blood and Sands is on 7 lap-old supers, with Year Duck on 16 lap-old mediums. And they've got White in the middle of them. So, I don't know.
Oh, where's you going? Oh, not looking forward to Wednesday. Shall we start the meeting early?
What, now?
I have a day off tomorrow. I'm going to have to decipher all of this. Oh, no. So the gap now at the front is 15.3. It's not definitely isn't going down enough to warrant worrying. Year Duck's gone wide again. But, right, there goes... Right, so White's just been let through by Year Duck. Year Duck has a 5-second time penalty, so Blood and Sands actually ahead of Year Duck.
Without knowing all the other penalties yet.
What's Year Duck doing? I don't understand what's going on.
Well, Year Duck's had to let White through, isn't he?
Yeah, but that was at the end of the last corner, though. So I really, really am confused what's going on. What's the phrase? Driver behaviour. Confusing. How many laps down is Soulman? 1.
1. Year Duck and Blood and Sands are 2. Soulman is 1, and Soulman will remain 1 lap down. Soulman's already at turn 4, with Michael C going through the second to last turn. He has a moment.
So this is what we'd be worried about for Maisie Boy, because Maisie Boy's got to go through all this lot as well.
Yeah. He might be fortunate enough. He might be far enough back to.
Well, it depends on the relative pace, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, 2019 fastest lap. All of a sudden from absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, so the best battle on the track, the only battle on the track, is actually this one for 6th.
Yeah, that one's ebbing and flowing.
Michael C is now on at 55 or 57. This would be his first victory, wouldn't it?
You're testing me now. Not sure.
I don't recall. So he crossed the line first at Singapore, but lost out to that on penalties. I don't recall him, because not long after that he actually stopped, didn't he? I think it was after Malaysia he stopped. So yeah, I think this would be his first victory. Matey Boy's just lapped Blood and Sands, which is why Blood and Sands is now 5 seconds behind Yearduck. Yearduck was wide again though. Hey, yeah, I'm not looking forward to Wednesday now already.
No.
I think this could be a complex one. The problem is though, there's a lot that's happened here, and anyone who's been involved in an incident can't have a say on any matter.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a case of any F1 league drivers listening, please help us! We might need your assistance on Wednesday. But Michael C is now on his final lap. And to be honest, he has had the pace all day.
Yeah, yes.
I think he was going to win it regardless. Before the weird
would have been
issue
interesting to see without the madman issue at the start.
Yes. Yeah, a lot has happened today, which has meant that cars are out of position and fighting through the field, and then we've had crashes, we've had glitches in quotation marks at the moment. It's meant that the field's a bit mixed up and people have viewed up as another penalty. That might help London Sands, you know. But Michael C is coming across the line and he will take, I believe, after review it, I believe that's his first win at Race Station. And he'll be delighted with that, because he has had the pace all day. Matey Boy coming through to take a very, very good second place.
It's one of his best results of...
I think that's his best result as well, I think, thinking about it. And J19 will satisfied with third.
Yes, after what happened on turn 1, I suspect, yes.
After what happened at turn 1, I think if turn 1 hadn't happened, I think he would have been right there. But considering what happened at turn 1, yet third place.
We've had a collision at the end. No, he has already crossed the line. Yes, don't worry, that is a glitch as well. Surprise, surprise.
People are running out of fuel while the cars just crash into each other.
Yes, and how about?
And Soulman in P5.
Yes, Survivor. Bang. that is the glitch. It says everyone finishes on the brakes. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure this one out.
We're gonna have to figure this one out. We're gonna need plenty of video evidence from the F2 guys to help us solve all this out. Because there's only so much you and I are able to capture. Unfortunately, Spectate View never tells the full story. Especially when it comes to game. Again, glitches in quotation marks. Because we can only really tell what's going on based on the view of the driver in question. So the top 3 did not get any whatsoever.
Nope.
London Sands both had 4, which means they would have that. Oh no, they both. What's that? 369 and a 5-seconder. I think that is there.
Yeah, 5-seconder at the end.
They both got 5-seconders at some point. Oh my god! Look at the race director.
Yeah, both of them would have had 5-seconders because 4 and 14 seconds doesn't make sense. Should be 4 and 12.
It'd be 369. Yeah, they both got them for. Yeah, stop goes at some point. Right, so really don't know how to sum up that race.
No, wait until Wednesday.
Yeah. So yes, I do apologise if it seemed like the commentary seemed to dwindle down towards the end of the race, but there's a lot going on there that we'll try and have to get our heads round, which did not make sense. We need to review it, but that was round 2 of the F2 League. Please keep an eye out on the website from Thursday onwards in regards to decisions on any appeals and decisions and anything that has happened. Because it could have a major effect on what happens We need to review. We need videos. We need footage, and we just need all the evidence we can get, so we can properly see what happened, to work out what was going on. Because from a spectate view, from a spectate point of view, yeah, we don't get the full picture. But join, well, I wouldn't say join us next week, but join next week to see the F1 League around Bahrain. Again, we'll find out during the week who will be commentating for us as of for next week. And then me and Stephen will see you in 2 weeks' time for the China race for the F2 League, which again I think will be rather interesting.
Well, their race is slightly different, isn't it? Because it's trying to work around the actual F1 race in real life.
Yes. So yeah, that's a good point actually. So yeah, so next week for the F1 League, our race at Bahrain is an earlier start at 5 o'clock. Due to the fact that there is a clash with the American Grand Prix, which is televised from either 7 or 8 o'clock. It's one of the two times. And then the following week for the F2 League at China, again it's a 5 o'clock start because it clashes with Mexico. Similar situations we get next week with America. So the next two races will be an earlier start. So yeah, so do make note of that and ensure you join us at the earlier times to watch the races. So yeah, so thank you very much. Keep an eye on the website. A lot will be happening, and we'll see you next time. Let's get some sleep.